Chapter 2, the NHS, where hope goes to die in a corridor that smells of piss and misery. I've had 2 heart attacks, 1 stroke and a knee reconstruction that were done by a bloke who learned surgery off YouTube. I'm still here. The NHS, on t'other hand, is on life support and the family's arguing over who gets the house. Let me take you back to February just gone. Woke up at 3 a.m, feeling like an elephant were river dancing on my rib cage. Left arm gone all numb, sweat pouring off me like I'd been caught shagging to Vicar's wife. Classic ticker job. Phoned 999. Emergency, which service? Ambulance, love, heart attack. Putting you through. 7 minutes of Vivaldi played on a kazoo that's been dropped down to stairs. Finally, all ambulances are currently busy. Your estimated wait is 4 hours and 20 minutes. Please do not die while holding. Your custom is important to us.
Right, quick break from the misery. If you're enjoying me moaning like a man whose chips have gone cold, do us a favour. Smash that like button so hard your phone thinks you've dropped it downstairs. Subscribe as well. It's free and it annoys the algorithm. Lob a comment below. Tell me what's personally ruined your life this week. I might reply. I might just read it out loud to the dog and laugh. Either way, your therapy's cheaper than mine. Any road, back to the shit.
4 hours? I could have crawled to Leeds General on my hands and knees faster, leaving a trail of bacon fat and utter misery. Me daughter Tracy drove me instead. She's a nurse, ironically. Works agency, 'cause the NHS won't give her a proper contract. She's on £19.40 an hour when she can get shifts, but half the time she's sat at a car park crying 'cause they've cancelled her again. That's how skint the system is. They'd rather pay agency 60 quid an hour than give their own staff a decent wage and a roster. We get to A&E at 4:17 a.m. Car parks £14 for 4 hours. 14 quid! That's more than to winter fuel payment they took off me. Tracy flashes her NHS badge and some Jobsworth still tries to charge her. She tells him where to stick his barrier. He looks like he's about to cry. Probably on minimum wage and hates his life more than we hate ours. Inside it's like Dunkirk with vending machines. Blokes on trolleys lined up like supermarket checkout. One old fella's been there since bonfire night. Grown a beard, started a family. Grandkids visit on Sundays. Triage nurse checks one look at me. 6'4", built like a brick shithouse, purple into face, clutching me chest. On a scale of 1 to 10, how's your pain? 11, you daft cow. Feels like someone's parked a JCB on me sternum. She writes 7 onto form. We find patients often exaggerate. Exaggerate? I'll exaggerate a bloody clipboard in a minute. They park me into waiting room next to a lad who's chopped half his finger off with a strimmer. He's holding it in a Greggs bag full of frozen peas. Peas are defrosted, fingers gone black. He's still waiting 'cause someone's come in with a tickly cough and a selfie. 6 hours later, yes, 6, they whale me through to Majors. Doctor looks about 12, hair still wet from to student loan. He's like that dead-eyed stare you only get from 90-hour weeks and dreams that died in 2016. Any history of heart problems, Mr. Big Bastard? Aye, 2 heart attacks and I'm working on to 3rd sunshine. He nods, taps something into a computer that's running Windows 95 and says, we'll get you an ECG as soon as one becomes available. When's that? Thursday, probably. Thursday? I came in on a Tuesday. They give me an aspirin, own brand, Tesco-value, and a gown that ties up to back. My arse is hanging out like 2 pounds of pale chipper lighters. Dignity's first thing to go in the NHS, closely followed by hope, bowel control, and any faith in humanity. I'm laying there listening to beeps and to shouts. Next bed's an old girl called Doris. She's 94, dementia, broken it, falling out of bed, reaching for the commode. Been waiting 42 hours for a ward bed. She keeps asking for to ma'am. Every time a nurse walks past, she grabs their hand and says, "Don't leave me, Queen." breaks your fucking heart, it does. Across the way there's a notice board. You said the coffee tastes like cat wee. We did, installed a new machine. New machine still selling cat wee, only now it's £2.80 a cup and takes contactless. 10 hours in, Tracy sneaks me a Greggs sausage roll she smuggled past security in a bra. Hottest property into building. Bloke opposite offers her 20 quid for a bite. She tells him to piss off. Solidarity. Eventually, round about tea time, they decide I'm not actually dying today. Give me a spray under the tongue that tastes like petrol. Tell me to make lifestyle changes and discharge me with a letter to my GP that says chest pain cause ? That's medical speak for we haven't got a bloody clue. Next. Walk out to front door and there's a private ambulance touting for business. Bloke in a sharp suit. Skip the queue next time, sir. Only £295 call-out fee. I tell him I'd rather die into queue than give a penny to parasites like him. He calls me a communist. I call him a cunt. Fair exchange. Got home, opened to bill for to car park. 48 quid. That's 48 quid to nearly die in a corridor that smells of Dettol. That's your National Health Service in 2025, lads and lasses. World beating, they call it. Aye, world beating at making you wish you'd never been born. They've got more managers than midwives, more diversity officers than defibrillators, and a clapping schedule that's stricter than to treatment roster. But don't worry, Wes Streeting says he's going to fix it. Same Wes Streeting who's already selling bits off to his mates in Virginia. Fix it like a vet fix a tomcat. Meantime, Doris is still waiting for a bed. The lad with the fingers now got gangrene, and I'm sat here with another pain in my chest, wondering whether to ring 999 again or just top myself with a paracetamol they gave me last time. Save the NHS. They couldn't save a Word document. Chapter 3 coming up. Benefit Street, where sanctioning a bloke with no legs counts as efficiency savings. Put the kettle on, love, and if you've got any bourbon creams left, hide 'em. I'm not missing about this time. Big bastard Bob, still breathing, just.
Any road, if that's got you raging as much as it's got me, pop over to www.owencroft.com. There's more books, more rants, and a few things what'll make you spit your tea out. Go on, I'll still be here when you get back, probably moaning about something else. Ta-ra for now.